Sin Chow, everyone, and welcome back to Dylan Crouch on the Couch, the podcast for the people, by the people. Congratulations to last week's winner, Josh DeFay, actually, for being the first person to correctly guess the language. What was it again?
Lithuanian, I believe. I think it was
Okay.
Lithuanian. So he shot me a text there, and I was like,
Cool.
"Wow, I was surprised someone got that." It was a bit of a difficult one, but well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
Yes.
So make sure you keep guessing. Plenty of guesses in this week, so let's get some more this week, and keep guessing at that intro. Just a couple of quick shout-outs, I think. Special edition today, Mother's Day filming.
Yes, Mother's Day edition.
Exciting, isn't it? Been up to much today? Anything special for the mother?
Well, obviously it's been pretty much at home.
Yeah. Well, I'd hope so.
Yeah. Dad actually organised like a little bit of a wine testing. He bought a bunch of different wines, and he was pouring them in, and then he was acting like it was from the vineyard out the back. And he was like, "Oh, our premium." Yeah, so we're just testing some wine, and that's about it, man.
Good
about
fun.
Yourself?
Nah, not much. Popped over to the grandparents' house and kept us safe distance from them.
That's right.
Had a quick chat and then gave them a couple of little presents for Mother's Day. Well, gave Gran a few presents for Mother's Day and then headed off. So, shout out to all the mothers out there today. Yes. And I'm giving a personal shout out to Nana, if Nana's listening. She complained about my outfit on last week's podcast. So, hope I'm doing you proud and chuck the Richmond kit back on for you, Nana.
There you go, Nana.
Alrighty.
So, he's all dressed up now.
All right, so I think get into the guest for this week. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon straight into it.
Straight into it. Well, most of you are well aware this is one of your very close mates and one of my close mates more recently, Nick Semken. Welcome on board, Nick.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Big fan.
Pleasure to have you on board, mate. I've just got my sources to, reach out and, as we do each week, get us a bit of background information on our guests. Correct me if I'm wrong with any of these, by the way. First one I've got here is 2 siblings.
That's correct, yep. Brother and sister.
There we go. And the second one I've got here is Italian heritage. So we know there's a few people of Italian heritage out of our friendship group, so that's good to see.
Here we go. We know we play in the same basketball team, and you're the assist king in the G Reserve Basketball League, I reckon.
Yeah, that's
right
it.
Up the top.
Leader of the assists, 11.2 a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't have shot many of my scores if it wasn't for Nick. That's for sure. We've also got written down here, Meat Empire co-founder. Is that correct?
Oh, I wouldn't say a co-founder, but very high up in the ranks at Meat Empire, which is good.
Good stuff.
And last one here. This is controversial, but my sources, they're normally very trustworthy. And for those who do go to Aquinas and are a part of the downball community, I'll let you decide your thoughts on this one. But I've just got written down here, very overrated downball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm not sure about that. I didn't write that. That's not my opinion.
Really?
It's just what my sources have come back to me. So yeah.
What's it called? What's it called? Don't worry. I can't think of it.
We are not stressing.
No, I'll leave that to the people to vote. But as far as I'm aware, you were voted second most overrated, Crouchy. So yeah.
I'll just me and you know how many 1v1s we've had and what the results have been. So
no, that's all right.
I like the assist king though. A bit of a Rajan Rondo. Just no need to score. Just dish it out.
Yeah, just the playmaking, just the point guard, bring it up the floor and dish it out. Yeah,
every team needs them.
Exactly.
Especially in G Reserve on Tuesday.
Oh, it's a tough competition in G Reserve, definitely.
It actually it sounds easy. It sounds easy, but it's actually not. I'm not gonna lie. Not as easy as you think. Coming up against people who are 10 times the size of you, who've got full beards, muscly. It's
and I'm guessing you blokes are you're blocking them and stuff. You're putting the bodies on the line. And
oh well, Dylan's definitely got a few stories he could tell you about punching on with some big fat blokes.
That's not going to be brought up on the PG. We should do doing
Nah, that is
on the
good though, I
couch
think.
after dark version.
Yeah, or yes, for sure. That's a must. We need to get that happening. Little E next to the podcast. Explicit. I think we need to organise a little match between this G Reserve basketball team and the so-called super team that Lockie Batterham was talking about on last week's episode. I think that might be something that we.
Any team that has Liam Keogh lacing up the boots for, not worried about at all. Not worried about one bit.
He just did it up there. Shout out Liam if you're listening.
Yeah, we love you. We love you, Liam.
Yeah. Should we get straight into the stories? Correct.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Alrighty, here's one. This is a few years ago. I think it was back in 2017, just after the Tigers won the flag. And I know Jamie was over at my place. Jamie Truby, shout out Jamie. And you chucked me a message and you're like, oh, let's go down to Knox AFL store and see if they've got any, memorabilia or anything. Do you know where this is heading at the moment?
No, I got
It's
no
like he's
idea.
got no idea.
I got no idea.
You mean Jamie, I don't know, we'd been in the AFL store, so we're done or whatever. And we'll just, because Mum was there as well. So we're just walking around, just us three, just walking around. And I think we went to Target or Kmart. And,
No.
and you know how they have the, like PlayStations and stuff, and you can test it out there? Yeah. Do you want to finish this one off, Nick? Of what you've done?
Look, this is definitely not one of my proudest moments. He had no idea how bad I felt, but basically, can't remember what the game was, but I'm pretty sure it was the new Crash Bandicoot, maybe.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. And anyway, so there's this little he might have been 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was enjoying just testing out the game. And I think Jamie said something like, oh, imagine if you just, turned off the PlayStation or something. Just imagine. So everyone's like, we're all laughing, like, haha, yeah, imagine. And then I don't know what was going through my brain, but I just walk over there and I just turned it off.
I've never seen a kid look so upset about something. He turned at Nick with like puppy dog eyes
on his face. Just the disappointment on the kid's face when I turned it off.
Oh,
I was just heartbroken. I was heartbroken.
You were heartbroken. Imagine what he was. Buddy.
You're an A-grade bully, mate. That is just top-notch bully. Jeez. Wow.
Yeah, I've never run so fast out of Kmart ever. Never run so fast.
I think Jamie went back and turned it back on for him. Actually, I think.
Pulled that one out of the archives.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That was the first story that came to my head for some reason. I don't know why, but it did.
That's great.
Oh, I've just thought of the other story. Do you know how I was saying I couldn't think of another story?
Yeah.
I've just thought of it. Okay, here we go. Year 8. I think it was year 8. I turning 16. My 16th birthday party.
Oh no.
I went.
Yeah,
I
keep going.
I did paintball in year 8. There's a fair few of us. There was obviously you, Harry, Liam. Who else was there? Ted Box, Jono, Joe. And Corbin. Whoever. There's a few of us.
Dominic Bandits.
Yeah,
Dominic. And there was like a few different like stages or rounds you could say, and like there was the normal paintball where you just verse each other, and then there was this round that came up where it was the staff who worked there, and they were dressed up as like, I don't know, what, the Terminator or something?
Terminator was what he was called, yeah. He was like in like a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he had just a mask on, like a thin mask, like it was just like you get from a $2 shop.
There was a big hole underneath as well. Key.
And there's a everyone lined up at this fence before you could go out, and there was like probably waist high fence, like it wasn't high fence. And this Terminator guy's standing there on the other side, just like, not hurling on abuse, but getting us all revved up.
Intimidating. He was trying to intimidate us. Yeah.
And you already had your guns, and you can finish it, mate. This was
so the key thing is, right, once you leave a stage and you put your guns back, there's meant to be no paintballs left in the gun, right? And then once you get out there, you load up your gun. So anyway, so us boys, we're thinking we're all tough, whatever. So we're going up to him and like hurling abuse back at him, and then like we're all like pretending to shoot our gun at him, knowing that there's no no paintballs in there. But I was just a bystander, just watching on. But I'm like, all right, let me get a part of this. So anyway, I go up to him with my fresh gun, go up and I just shoot.
Point blank range.
Or not, there was one paintball left in my gun. It goes like under his mask. It was point blank range. Goes under his mask. This guy, he was just pissed. Don't mean to swear, but I was pooping my pants. We all just looked at each other in shock. I went so red, on the verge of tears. This bloke had just been hit with a paintball from point blank range.
Right in the face.
It was, he would have had the biggest welt ever.
Yeah,
he tried to play it off as if it was nothing. But he was definitely upset.
Deep down, he would have been
he was definitely
would have been
not happy at all. That this, 14-year-old kid just hitting with a paintball from point blank range.
Not very good stories, so very negative stories.
The next one is negative as well. That's not
Oh, no.
on both our behalf, though. To be fair,
I might chime in with my one quickly if that's.
Oh yeah,
that's,
go ahead.
Bit of a positive one. So
Oh, good.
that's positive. Yeah, I'd say it's positive. I think also, shout out, first time we've got 3 Richmond podcasters on.
Yeah, go
at the same
Dogs.
time.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. Go the Dogs. This is a Richmond-related story, and I think when I say the prelim last year,
Are we talking prelim? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Great
was
day.
sitting against Geelong. I was sitting behind the goals, nosebleed, miles back.
We're in more of a pocket.
Story.
Yeah.
We all know the story. Like, came back from, what were we, 30 down?
21 goals or something.
21 points down, I think.
Yeah. Came back from that, and I was just going berserk the whole game.
Yeah.
There's more behind that because I wasn't here for the 2017 granny, but anyway, that's a different story. And it's in the last quarter, and we're all just going nuts because we're winning. We're about to win, going berserk. Then the siren goes, and someone just gives me a huge hug from behind. I'm like, what the? Like, I thought it was some random bloke. I turned around, and it was Nick. And Nick was, who were you with, actually?
I was with my dad and my brother. Yep, just the usual.
Because you were sitting
trio.
like 2 rows behind me the whole match, and I had no idea.
No, see, I'd actually seen you about maybe halfway through the quarter.
Yeah.
And I'd seen you, and I only just realised it was you when I think Razor Ray maybe did something wrong. And I just see Crouchy get up and hurling it at him. And I'm like, hang on a minute, that's Toby Crouch. And I was just looking forward to the end of the match when I could, give you a big hug, just made to the granny. But yeah,
great day. And then I ran into, that was actually that game. I ran into about, did I see you, Dylan? I'm not sure if I ran into about 6 people on the way out.
I remember you saying you ran into a few people. I don't think.
Yeah, ran into so many people on the way out that I knew.
Did I see you, Nick?
Yeah, I saw you at the end of the game.
Great day. That was fantastic stuff. So yeah, that's
great.
The positive. There's a little positive one. Yeah, downhill skiing from here.
The calm before the storm.
So me and Nick, we went to the same primary school together, but we didn't really become mates until year 7. He was in the cool kids, and I was in, down
Crane Hills.
Yeah, he was a cool kid in the primary school, and I was, just down the bottom of the ranks. But anyway, the first time Nick came over to my house, it was year 7. Year 7. And I think I just recently got a GoPro. So like, what can we do? What can we do to, let's go Nick knocking and film it. All right. We go down, I don't know, 6 or 7 doors down from my place. We set up the GoPro in the tree out the front of this person's
Beautifully
house.
set up.
Yeah.
Great angle on the door.
Yeah. So we go in. Nick's had, what are we wearing? Nick had a bright orange
the big mistake I had my bright orange shorts on. They were Adidas and they were bright orange.
So we go over, we knock on this door, we just hit the legs halfway down my court, hid behind a car, and this person comes out with her. The lady came out.
Yeah, it was a mum. Yeah, with their little kid,
with a little son,
maybe 5. Yeah,
and I was strutting up and down like the front of their house, looking everywhere, like Look, they were angry. Like, you
Yeah.
can't believe how angry this person was. And all of a sudden, we must have popped our heads out behind the car. And
Yeah.
you could hear in the video, once you watch it back, the little kid goes, "I can see your mum," or whatever. He had orange shirt on. That's what he said, orange shirt on.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And then the lady yells out, what did she yell out?
Excuse me, don't knock on my door again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I remember that every night.
Think about it. Keeps him up at night.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, that wasn't us. I think we just said we saw a
We
couple
saw
of
him running down.
we saw a couple
they ran
of kids.
past us while we're hiding behind this Holden Commodore. It was us.
And then the mum goes, we didn't hear this until we watched the video back. If you knock on my door again, I will call the police. We didn't watch that back. But she walked directly past the camera. If she saw the camera, she would have nicked that.
I don't know how they didn't say that camera.
It's got the blinking red as well, so I don't know how she didn't say that. But, so she would have nicked that camera if she saw that, I reckon.
Good camera placement.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah.
So that's criminal activity.
Criminal.
That.
3 out of 3 for me, been quite bad. But this one's probably more on the. This isn't a negative one at all. This is 2017. Excuse me, 2017 as well. I must have just. This is in the VFL qualifying final against. I don't know. I can't remember who we would have been playing. Bloody Box Hill or something. I don't know. We're down in Port Melbourne. We were down in Port Melbourne.
Yeah, Port Melbourne Oval. I don't know what the oval called, but yeah, it was Port Melbourne.
So it was me, Nick, my dad, and Dad's mate Mick. Who we go the footy with each week. And we're walking down the street, and because it was the day after Richmond in the AFL won against Geelong. I think.
Yeah.
And we're walking down the street to go down to this oval, and we just see a bunch of like Channel 7, Channel 9, ABC cameras all just there, and we start yelling out.
I think the key thing to know is Dylan and his dad are very alike. They're very outgoing people, and myself and Dylan's dad's mate, we won't just go up to a camera and just go berserk. So yeah, the key thing is definitely those two were just going crazy to this camera.
You're more subtle.
And we'll fair distance away.
Yeah, they were. And we were just so me and his mate
accidentally shoot a bloke with a paintball.
Unintentionally, yeah.
Yeah. But these cameras are like a fair distance away. It was quite far away to where we were at this point, and we're just yelling out, go Tigers or whatever, and you just see all the cameras just go straight to us. They just all swing to us, and we're just walking down the street, buddy. And then
I think I remember seeing that actually on.
It was actually the next Monday. It was on Assembly.
Yeah, that's right.
You went
that's
there.
Right. Yeah.
I wasn't there. That's right.
It was at Assembly.
I remember that. Yeah, that's where I saw it from.
Then what happened? Then we were walking.
Your dad got interviewed.
Yeah, we're walking into the Oval, and then they just pulled him aside and said, "Can we interview you or something?"
And then I remember that night I was staying at your place. And obviously we switch on to Channel 9 News and see your dad just going crazy.
Yeah, that's right.
All I remember was his phone was buzzing.
That's awesome.
The amount of messages and calls he got.
Yeah, no, because if you know my dad, he's got a real distinct voice. It's from, I think, generally things from yelling at the footy. He's full croaky. And someone, I can't remember who it was, they were reading a book and all of a sudden they hear this voice. They look up at the TV and it's my dad. So they've just sent dad a message, been like, whatever. And yeah, so that was that. That was a bit more of a fun story than
pretty cool. Yeah,
a bit of a cool story. Great. So yeah, those are the stories. Really get straight into the questions, Tapes, or?
Yeah, I reckon. Do you want me to start us off?
Yeah, go ahead.
First one is from our Bosnian listener, Garrison Ajak. So shout out, Gaz, good mate. And he writes in to Nick and he says, Nick, if you had to live on an island with any male actor, who would it be? It's a bit of a weird question, Gaz.
Is this movie stars?
Just male actor. Just a male actor.
Yeah. Interpret that how I want?
Whatever you want.
All right, I'll go movie stars, obviously. Oh, geez, that's a tough one. It'd definitely go under, probably Steve Carell.
Steve Carell, good one.
Probably Steve Carell. I reckon he'd just make me laugh.
Good shout.
Steve Carell or Will Ferrell.
It's actually not a bad question to talk about because what if, is this a survival kind of situation or is it like you're living?
Good one.
Ooh,
'Cause-
survival. I don't think I'd go Will Ferrell. Or
Yeah,
Steve Carell.
Maybe Tom Cruise or something.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks, I reckon.
He's been stuck on an
Yeah.
island before, so
Yeah, he has. He's been through a lot, that bloke.
the
Oh,
corona,
man,
hasn't
recently recovered from coronavirus, so if you can beat that.
he?
Very odd question, Garrison, but
Yeah.
We've got.
Hope that's the answer to your question.
If you remember Nicola Eccles, she's written in. How do you still look the same as that baby picture? The one with
which
you.
baby picture?
The one with you and this Trent Cotchin.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just couldn't tell you. Good question, Nicola. I'm missing you. Good old CAC memes, but don't know. Couldn't tell you.
What cream do you use?
What cream? L'Oreal.
No, cool. Thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No, just start using that, I think.
Yeah.
My next one is from fellow Bloods player. Just signed up, Liam Chukri Chopper.
Chopper.
And he writes in, Nick, what are your thoughts on Robbo trying to steal your miso last season?
We'll dodge that one. We'll dodge that one.
Answer
We'll
that one
dodge that one.
first. No, I don't think you can dodge it. Can you please elaborate on that question? I don't understand it. I'd like a bit of context, at least.
Tough one. Yeah, no, we'll dodge that one. You got another question?
All right, yeah, there's a second. How many votes did you poll in Norwood's BNF?
Oh, we'll dodge that one again. There's 2 from 2. We'll dodge that one again.
Why are we dodging that one?
No, we didn't have too good of a season. Well, you know what they say though. Backs don't pull votes. We'll do all the hard stuff.
facts,
you know,
Don't the back six get the chicks though?
they do get the chicks, but they don't really get votes.
Yeah, no, only the best of us don't pull any votes in BNF.
No, exactly right. I don't need to pull votes to have fun.
Yeah,
Play a
I
bit of
can
footy with my
definitely
mates.
relate on that.
Exactly right.
Topic there,
shout
but I
out
think,
to Chopper.
You know, New Year this year, I was going to win the BNF actually.
Well, yeah.
season's
No, you were
delayed
having a
and
good
called off, so-
pre-season. You often said to me, like, whenever you did something good, 1 in a million, but whenever you did something good, you'd always say, like, if you give me the ball, like, I'll be Sean Burgoyne, but you got to get the ball first. So
the problem is you got to get the ball, and that's my problem.
Get the ball.
That's my problem. We'll move on. From that.
Here's probably another one,
you-
another bit of a stitch up to you, but going from Keelan O'Brien. She was wondering if she could make a speech at you and Julie's wedding, because she's keeping the romance alive in Geo.
Geography.
Yeah.
Can you make a speech? I mean, if you'd like. I mean, I don't see it happening, but I mean, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I've been stitched up big time here.
I don't think...
I came on for a bit of fun, but even the story just getting stitched up.
No, they're good questions. I don't mind them.
So keep sending in questions, guys. They were
thank you all.
Awesome.
Thank you all. And I think that wraps us up.
Yes.
With our guest this week.
It does. Thank you for coming on.
Cheers, fellas.
Thanks,
Thank
Nick.
you. Looking forward to
having you on board.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good day, lads.
See you, mate.
Oh, and just one more thing, sorry. I'll just end it on this. I just want to send a big happy birthday for tomorrow to Dylan's dad, Robbie.
How did you know? How did that happen?
He's turning 61 tomorrow. Just a big happy birthday. Obviously, he's been mentioned a lot today, but
absolutely,
happy birthday.
Absolutely.
Cheers,
Happy birthday.
It'll be today
Probably
when this video comes out.
Happy birthday to Heaps.
How did he?
Oh, sources. You have your sources. I'll have mine.
He's been begging me all day to message you. Like, tell Nick to give me a shout out. Tell him.
Nah.
Mum tried to message her, but she had the wrong Nick in her phone.
Yeah, Matt Delhunty might have messaged me before.
Cool. Buddy Matt. Yeah, Mungus, my brother, by the way, everyone.
Shout out.
Thanks,
Shout out
mate.
to Heaps Senior.
Thanks,
Happy
guys.
birthday for today when you're listening, actually.
Yeah, Robbie, 61.
Thank
Good
you.
stuff. Good stuff. Great stuff.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, so we'll move. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Career competition this week,
Yep.
I think, is that what we're going to do. So
Yeah.
thanks again for everyone who entered this week. Once again, our first guest on the podcast, Ben Livo, he's tried again. Same video. It's not going to work, mate. Just stop. Seriously, just stop. Mate,
Yeah.
even try and mix it up. Send something else in. Like, it's not working. But congrats to Tilda Walters this week for winning the competition, which was a bit of a skit, wasn't it? With the
With bullies and whatnot. Yeah.
relating to the current situation. So we'll upload that one on Instagram. So well done. You're now in the running for the major prize against the others.
Awesome.
When the isolation is over, or end of the year, or whenever,
Yeah.
whenever the podcasting season
Yeah.
finishes.
Exactly right. So yeah.
So
big
yeah,
shout out
thanks
to you.
and
Keep sending them in.
yeah, remember to. Yeah, exactly right. Keep sending them in because
Mm.
we're hoping that soon we'll have these
Yeah.
prizes confirmed, and that will be very good, very interesting.
Yes.
So definitely some incentive there.
Thank you. Alrighty. Let's talk about it. Ready to talk about it?
Let's talk about it. Our topic this week, it's a controversial one. It comes up a fair bit, and it's very biased, I think, on what which one you've gone to more. It's beach or lake.
Beach or lake?
And I think in lake, it can also be camping.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be just lake.
I'd definitely
What are your thoughts?
I'd lake all the way for me. I'm not the biggest fan of a beach, really. I like the beach, but I'm not the biggest fan of the beach. I'd much rather a lake. So the sort of where I've grown up a bit, going to Bonnie Doon a lot.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, getting on the boat, water skiing, and on the bickies and whatnot on the lake. It's good fun.
Oh, it's great fun.
What about yourself? Where are you sided?
Yeah, no, I'm exactly the same as you. I think that's the first one we've had. Same.
Maybe sausage dog.
Yeah. So shout out to prayers up to a woman who got mauled by 7 sausage dogs.
Yeah.
In America, I did send you that post. So
you did.
Prayers up. That's hope for a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
But no, I am most definitely lake.
Yeah.
I've grown up the same as you, going to Lake Eildon every holiday.
Yeah.
That's where we have our holiday block of land there with all the cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolute ball, water skiing, wakeboarding, kneeboarding, biscuiting, swimming, just great. I just think it's more variety than the beach. And
you've even got your rope swings every now and then.
Exactly right.
Can't go past a rope swing.
And there's the old tree in the water, but would you rather have a tree in the water or sharks? That's what I just want to.
A tree, any day of the week.
Absolutely,
any day of the week.
I think you'd be stupid to take the sharks.
You would be stupid to take the sharks.
I do love the beach, don't get me wrong, but just that added safety factor, I think, of the lake.
Yeah, and the freshness of the water. You've got the salty water in every now and then.
Exactly right. Exactly. You can be in the lake for as long as you want. Your eyes are fine.
Yeah.
But the beach, you get the salt in the eyes, you get the stuff in the red eyes, and
exactly.
Whatnot. So that's where I side on that. Let's talk about it. So let us know your thoughts.
Yes, let us know for sure.
Yeah, the Catch Collective.
Here we go. Big one this week. How many did we get last week? 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5?
I believe so. Yes. So we're improving. We're improving,
and this week's not going to lose, is it?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Would you like to start?
No chance.
Yeah, no chance of losing.
For sure. So we've got the first leg of this multi this week, which is FK Locomotive Gomel in the soccer match to beat Cromcatchy. They're paying $2.20, so they're going in as favourite. So
beautiful.
Obviously, they're a certainty to win, so lock that one in.
Lock that one in for sure.
Yeah.
Here we head over to the live darts again. We've got Keegan Brown taking on Robert Thornton. Keegan's not going to lose. Dead eye in front of that round board.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah. Exactly right. I think he's on a 10-game win streak or something. So
yeah, probably.
Make that 11, buddy. Good stuff. Then we've got one of our favourites, the Team 1 Esports, and we've got the Oh, no, we don't have the Luch. We've got Havan Liberty Gaming.
Okay.
And they're going to... Actually, no, we've got Team 1 Esports to beat Havan Liberty Gaming, sorry. They're paying $1.56.
Yeah. There's no doubt there. No doubt of losing
absolutely.
there. Now, last week, we've only got 4 legs this week. We've got the horse 1 for Rocky to place in sale. Just to place, paying $31 to place. So that'll be huge.
That's great. So brings the total to $176.61 payout if you put $1 on it. But obviously we put 2, so then potential returns $353.22. That's huge.
That's massive.
Huge
So,
returns there for a bit of pocket money. So
yeah, we heard someone put money on our multi last week. Paddy Dunn, I think. Shout out, Paddy.
Yeah, shout out.
Let us
shout out,
know.
Paddy.
Let us know if you
Yeah,
getting
absolutely.
on it. B18 though.
Absolutely. Yep, 18 and not too much. Not too much.
Not too much, no. But I won't lose, so
Absolutely not. Gamble responsibly. Gamble very responsibly. Yeah, no, I won't be losing.
Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll.
Alrighty.
starting 5.
Starting 5.
This week, what have we got down this week?
Huge week. YouTuber channels.
Beautiful.
Wow.
So for this one, we're just doing obviously the YouTube channel. So it doesn't have to be one person. It can be a group who's got one YouTube channel, obviously.
Yep. And if we have, what did we decide? 3? 3 of the 5, then we'll do that draw we were talking about.
We'll do the giveaway for sure. Do you want to start us off with number 5? Your 5th spot?
Yeah. So I was tossing up between a few here, number 5, but I've actually gone with KSI, number 5.
Oh, okay.
And I can see Nick in the background here looks absolutely shattered. I've gone KSI number 5. I think I don't watch him as much as I watch the other 4, but I watch his second channel more than his first channel. I watch his second channel so much. It's just great stuff.
Yeah, so do I.
All the reactions and whatnot, and
that's the same with me.
Games he releases. Yeah, great stuff. What have you got?
Good quality. Number 5, late in here, I actually took out another channel. But I've gone this one because I've watched this person a lot more now, like on a regular basis. I've gone an Aussie one, Caden McDonald. Chuck Kados in there. I watched like his AFL Evolution a lot and his vlogs and whatnot. He's good to watch, good quality. I reckon. I really like Caden McDonald, so I've chucked him in there as my 5th spot.
Yeah, he's good, Kados.
Yeah.
Number 4, I've also got an Aussie.
Ooh.
A bit of a different direction for this one, but he's actually. If you gave me this a year ago, he'd almost be number 1. I've gone Shami. Just absolute belter, absolute belting YouTuber. The content, it's great. I love it.
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
All these vlogs and stuff, it's just awesome. He's good mates with used to be good mates with Jackson O'Doherty. They used to do like silly salmon and stuff, you know.
Silly salmon, yeah.
Yeah, that was like them that started that kind of stuff. But yeah,
cool.
He's that's what I've got it for.
Awesome. Hit number 4, KSI. There's one. So we've got one the same. Our first one the same. KSI.
Wow.
Same with you. I probably used to watch him a lot more than what I do, but I watch his second channel. It's the same with you. Because he may just post music on his.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's good quality. He's not actually my favorite sideman, but he's one that I watch outside of sideman channel. So
same. Number 3, then, funny you talk about that. This is what I was saying before, that I've got 3 very similar YouTubers. So number 3, I've got the Sidemen channel. I love all their stuff. You can't not love all their stuff. They're just incredible. All the stuff they produce. I don't know. Just get addicted, and especially over isolation. I've been watching so much of them.
Oh yeah. Especially the Sidemen Sundays. Unreal.
Yeah, it's great.
Unreal.
It's great.
My 3rd spot, I've gone David Dobrik.
Ooh.
David Dobrik. Yeah. Big fan of David. Watching for a long time. He's one that I can. He doesn't post too often, but he's one that I can just watch.
Yeah.
No issues at all. And they're short videos, but they've got a lot in it. Fast paced. Lots of stuff going on with his 4-minute, 20 videos. So they're great to watch and good quality. So he's one I've chucked in my 3rd spot. So David Dobrik.
Yeah. So number 2, I've gone a individual person from the Sidemen, Mini Minter, and he has been one of my favorite YouTubers for I don't know how many years. I reckon 4 years now. I've just watched him for so long, and it just hasn't, like all these other YouTubers I used to watch just kind of dropped off. I haven't watched them as much, whereas I just kept watching him so much. I just love all his stuff.
Yeah.
His GTA stuff, his Dead by Daylight, all his gaming stuff. But then does like the games and what's it called? Like what we were talking about the other day. The
Quiplash.
like those kind of games. Yeah, Quiplash and
Cool.
exactly.
He's Mini Mitch is actually probably my least favorite sideman. I don't really like Mini Mitch that much, to be honest. Yeah,
really.
I like him, but he's I don't know what you just don't like someone as much. It's just with him for some reason. For my number 2 spot, I've also got the Sidemen channel. So that's 2. We've got 2 the same year. Sidemen channel. The same with you. They're good quality, great to watch. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Number 1, and I think this is what will define us. I think this won't be the same as yours, but my number 1 YouTube is, and this has been number 1 for the last year and a half, 2 years. The Nelk Boys, and just absolutely. Nelk Boys. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so good. It's just so good. Everything they do. Obviously, if you are a Nelk Boys watcher, you'd understand me when I say I want 9-0 back. Videos haven't been the same without 9-0, and I don't like Steve, but still great stuff. And I've had a 2-week break. Can't wait for a video coming out on Tuesday. Actually, I watched the premiere and whatever. So I love them.
I've gone a pretty, I'd say, similar approach. It's not Nelk Boys, so I've gone TGF.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty. I'd say they're pretty similar. But TGF, they've been my favourite for I'd say almost 5-6 years. I've watched them. I subscribed to them when they had, I think it was 20,000 subscribers when they did. Yeah. So, watching them for a long while, and they just make me laugh. So, I had my childish hoodie on in that. I think it was the first episode we did. So
yep.
That's
so
good.
So
we got 2 out of 5. We almost got cracked the 3.
Close.
Almost.
I was scared.
I was scared as well. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So send us through what you want us to do next week for our starting 5. But I think that was good.
That was.
I was looking forward to finding out yours. So.
Yeah, same. Yeah, so just send if you have any ideas of what we could do for starting 5. Yeah, just send them in and anything, any topic, music, whatever. Yeah. I think that wraps up everything for today, mate. What do you reckon?
I believe so.
Got nothing else written down here.
Good episode 5. Time is flying, but
it is unreal.
Hopefully soon enough we can film live.
Yeah,
across Zoom. That'll be
together. That'd be good fun.
That would be great fun
on an actual couch together.
Yes.
That would be.
And we'll get the guests. Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Look forward to that day. So.
Yeah, that'll be good fun.
Yeah, so thank you. Thanks, Dylan. And special thanks to Nick.
Yeah, thank you,
coming
Nick.
on board
today. Yeah.
Also, if you have any suggestions for guests for next week, shoot us through.
Yeah.
DMs or whatever. I'll text one of us who you want to come on next week.
It's real hard to pick since we're real close with many people. So it's really hard to decide who, because everyone's good quality. So it's hard to decide who will be up this week. So yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah, thanks again for listening, everyone, and thanks again to you, Nick, for coming on. So, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for everything.
See you next week.
Yes, awesome. Cheers, guys. Thanks.